When you say you want to be my family, what does that exactly entail?
Whoa! Hey, before Hurricane Barbara blew in here, you and I were lying in bed, having a good time, and now you're all tied up in knots. Why don't you forget about Mommy Dearest and start over with me?
I think I handled my mother pretty well.
Without a doubt. She tried to guilt you back into street jeans, and you called her on it.
I could have done it without you. For some reason, it always seems easier to stand up to Craig or my mother or anyone when you're around.
Maybe that's because there's never any doubt that I'm in your corner. I love you, Jen. Unconditionally.
I haven't had a whole lot of that unconditional thing.
Maybe that's because you haven't had the right family. Which is why I want to change all that.
Mike? Are you asking me to marry you?
I guess I am.
I wish I could be a real wife to you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have pushed it.
No, it's okay. It's all that talk about kids. I pressured you.
No, you didn't. Never. You're the most wonderful man I've ever known, and I do love you with all my heart.
It makes me happier than I could have ever dreamed of.
God, this is so awful. Damn it! I feel so shallow.
We're both shallow. I mean, the two of us together would make a decent-sized puddle, you know?
But I'm ruining your life because I can't stop thinking about...
It's okay. Good, say it. I already know.
No, then more reason not to say it.
Sometimes the truth needs to be said. Katie, my dear, lovely wife. You're still in love with Mike.
I'm confused. First you wanted to have children, and now you want to get married?
I don't know. I could have had that backwards. Well, I love you. I want us to be a family.
Because I'm me, or because you want a baby?
Because you're you. Look, we can figure out all the big stuff later, like when to have kids, but right now I need to know how you feel.
Part of me's thrilled and honored and 16 years old, and then there's another part of me that just can't help wondering that this sudden urge to have a family is because you have to prove something to yourself.
Like what?
Like that you can have children and be married and be happy with someone other than Katie.
I don't plan to judge everything in my whole life in relation to Mike Kasanoff. I don't want to talk about him. I'm with you now.
He's the reason we got married.
No, he's the reason we got engaged. We got married because I love you.
I know, but you still love him. What? No, hey. I don't mean for you to start crying.
No, I don't want to hurt you, Henry, please.
Look, I went into this with my eyes wide open, okay? When I suggested this arrangement, you were completely honest with me. Now, we never expected to get this far. Mike was supposed to stop the wedding.
Yeah, and when he didn't, I married you because I wanted to. You have to believe me, Henry.
I do. I do. It's why the Illinois Tourist Board wants to plaster my smiling mug all over billboards across the country. You have made me happier than I ever thought possible.
Even
if we don't get horizontal. Yeah, well. Yeah, so what? You're the only wife I ever wanted.
Then be patient with me, okay? I am gonna get Mike out of my system, I promise you.
And I promise to do whatever it takes to give you a wonderful life.
I'm gonna go make some more tea. You want some?
Hello, Henry.
Where are you?
I'm at the Lakeview Lounge.
I'll be right there.
Everything all right?
No. But it will be. You were right. Katie still needs Mike.
Oh. Well, Henry, your brother does know these things. You come on down. I'll be waiting.
Why is it that every time I try and talk about us, you have to bring up Katie?
Mike, you two were engaged. She was a big part of your past, and if we're gonna have a future together, then I need to know where she fits in.
She doesn't. I love you.
Before, when I said I thought that you were still in love with Katie, you didn't deny it.
Sure I did.
No, you didn't. You changed the subject and started talking about wanting to have babies.
So?
So, if we really are gonna talk about marriage and kids, then it's not enough for you to say that you love me. I need to hear that you don't love Katie. And when you say those words, I need to know that you mean it.
Katie!
I'm in here.
Hi, I came here as soon as I could on the phone. You sounded so, Where's Henry?
He left.
What, he walked out on you?
No, never. No matter what hurtful, awful thing I do to him, he will always love me.
Oh, what hurtful, awful thing did you do now?
I tried to consummate our marriage, and I couldn't.
Oh.
I wanted to want him, Margo, so bad, and I tried. I really did, but at the last moment, I pulled away, and he was so hurt. You should have seen his face.
I'm sorry, but, well, what do you want me to do?
No, there's nothing
I know
anyone can do.
I know what I can do. I'm gonna call Tom, and we're gonna see what we can do to get this marriage annulled.
Annulled? I don't want to ever end my marriage to Henry.
If you even think I told you so, I'll walk out of here, okay, Craig?
The only thing on my mind is Katie's happiness, Henry.
Our happiness has never been high on your list before, so why now? Why is it important to you?
I have no personal agenda here.
You know what? Tell it to someone who doesn't know you as well as I do. How is getting Mike and Katie back together again a benefit for you?
Okay, here it is, loud and clear. I do not love Katie. Do you want me to put it in writing? Because I can do that too.
You have no idea what your face looks like when she walks into a room.
I probably look like you used to when Jordan dropped by. When you and I were first dating, whenever he showed up, you had this
I would leave.
pretty powerful reaction.
Of course. Jordan and I went through some pretty intense things.
Katie and I had some pretty intense history ourselves. When I see her, part of me remembers.
Which part of you, Mike? Your heart or your head? I need to know before we go any further.
Okay, why don't I just give you the bottom line? I want to be with you. You have to decide whether or not that's enough.
We have fun together, and I mean, there's romance, and that's enough.
If it were Mike here, would it be enough?
Well, that is pointless. He's with Jennifer now.
Well, then go find another Mike.
There isn't one! He was the love of my life, and I let him go.
Baby. So you're saying that this passionless marriage is some sort of punishment for making a mistake? You go and find Mike and tell him how you feel and... Or don't. I don't care. I'm not going to stay and watch a train wreck.
Margo, thank you. I appreciate the honesty, but it's not like you're exactly an expert on relationships.
Oh, okay. So you and probably all of Oakdale know that Tom and I do not have a problem-free relationship. But let me tell you something. When we're alone together, just the two of us, there is still fire. Yeah, Katie, after all these years. And that is what holds a marriage together.
Henry, we both want the same thing. Yeah, Katie's happiness. If you were convinced she could be happy with you, you wouldn't be here. But you are. Your problem is, you know her heart belongs with somebody else. You're doing the better thing.
Yeah, if she'll let me.
What does that mean?
She's insisting that we stay married.
So you nudge her towards my cousin?
How am I supposed to do that?
Hold on. Hello?
Craig, it's Aaron.
Ah, so, the new manager, everything set for tonight?
Not unless you can find me a contractor. The inspector came by today, and we flunked. Do you know anybody that can work really fast?
So, Aaron, you need a contractor? Over at Metro? Yeah.
Aaron, Henry Coleman here. How are ya? Listen, I think I've got just the man for the job. Yeah, let me call you back, okay? All right. Okay. Here's a plan, Craig. Aaron calls Mike, and Alison calls Katie, and then they meet at the Metro, and then the two of them can take it from there.
Ah, you're doing the right thing, man. Doing the right thing.
It's easy for you to say.
I want to take our relationship to the next level too, but does that next level have to be marriage?
I just want to see if you're ready, and you're not.
But that does not mean I won't be one day. Maybe you and I were just at different places right now. And you and Katie wanted the same things, but I don't want those things yet. Mike, I'm just beginning to find out who I am. Independence is a new thing for me, and it feels good.
Mike, it's Aaron. Having a little emergency at the club. Are you there?
What's up?
The city inspector just came by and told me that I needed a safety wall to separate my cooking area from my storage area.
By when?
Tonight? Look, man, I know it's short notice, but if I don't have this place up to code, then I'm gonna have to tell 100 and some odd people to go home. Help me, man, please.
All right, I'm on my way. Look, I gotta go. Aaron's in a jam.
Sure you're just not looking for a way to get out of here?
Of course not. I understand what you're saying. You know, I don't want to put any pressure on you.
I just want things to keep going the way that they've been. Because for me, the way they've been is perfect. I love you.
Me too. Talk about this more when I get home.
I just talked to Mandy. She's gonna be late. I guess I'm gonna have to decorate the tables by myself.
You know, actually, why don't you get Katie to do it? She did an amazing job with the tables at our wedding reception.
Oh, can you call her and ask her?
Yeah, you know what? We had a bit of a tiff this morning. I'm sure if the request came from you, though.
Oh, I'm on it. Her number's in my phone.
Don't take no for an answer.
Don't worry, and I'll put in a good word for you. Wouldn't want to stand in the way of true love.
Sorry, I'm on my way out.
I just passed Mike Kasnoff as I was driving in. He looked like he was in a hurry.
Yep, he was probably racing to get away from me.
Everything all right?
No. He asked me to marry him, and I turned him down.
Well, you must have a good reason.
I have about 100 good reasons, but the minute he stepped out the door, none of them seemed to matter.
Well, if you want my advice...
No, I don't.
Where are you going?
To tell him I'm an idiot, and of course I will marry him.
No. I can't let you do that.
Allison? Aaron? Hello? Is anyone here?